Okay, so we're going to be doing a multi-class race, and, well, this is meant to be qualifying, but it's not actually a qualifying session, but it's meant to act as such, and oh right, this car. Yeah, I just want to point out, good timing, I clipped a rock. Wasn't great. What the hell is going on? So, yeah, I went tumbling down the cliff. So now I know not to do that for this qualifying race, which I'm getting kind of screwed on by starting 50-something. But that's okay. I don't like this car, honestly. The ass end has no bloody grip if you're on throttle. Clip the end of the bridge. Oh, is it Dingle in this race? What's with the flashing lights? Why? Why are you the way you are? I don't know how Brofy's going to split up the class allocations, but either way, I do not want to be in Class 1, so... Fortunately, I don't think I will be. But I remembered already, don't cut this. Some people tried to do. Also be wary here. It was that rock that I flipped, by the way. Every time with that corner. Settle down, you stupid piece of shit. Please. Not like this car. I like a car to be predictable. The way that this thing just occasionally slides out, but not always. Just usually. Annoys me. Like the Schlagen that we drove earlier. The ass end breaks loose a lot, but not like this. Yeah, I'm just gonna slow down a little bit there to penalize myself for going into the wall that hard. Yeah, no, honestly, I'm fine with that. 23rd. Hopefully keeps me in Class 2. Because I do not want to have to drive this for real. Alright, well, as expected. I've got a baller STD. And, non-contact has been disabled. This is going to be a shit show because we're doing this for 20 minutes. Alright. Small harmonic delay on the start as well. And off we go with our baller STDs. Of course, a bunch of loud traffic drives by and I can't hear anything. If I just used headphones, wouldn't have this issue. Hi, Master. Look, I was slowing down because the people in front of me were slowing down. No? Careful. I will say this truck is so much nicer to drive than the Picador. To the point where we're probably gonna start overtaking Picadors sooner than not, despite the 25-second difference at the start. Simply because if anybody's struggling with them, they're gonna probably fall back very quickly. Wow. Sorry, Realm. That's not the best rejoin, but let's just continue on as if nothing ever happened, shall we? I'm still ahead of them at the very least. I get going for the opportunistic overtake, but I mean, yeah, whatever. What's an apex? Those rocks, right? Oh god, this thing does not do great with these turns. It's behind RBS. And Picador. Faster car approaching. Fuck off. Honestly, if a car isn't a lap down, they shouldn't be producing blue flags. 8th gear. 8th gear. Why are we getting blue flagged for a car that's not a lap down, or a lap ahead, rather? They're legitimately behind us. At that point, it's on them to overtake us cleanly. Like, we don't have to, I mean, okay, yeah, that's the point, but like, I would defend against them because that's how it works. You know? They're not a lap down. Or we're not a lap down, they're not a lap up. Lost position, you don't have the right to overtake me that easily. I don't think it's likely to come up, at least not with them, because they've fallen even further back. If anything, it'll be people ahead falling further back. Leather cap? That's a rock. Hey, I found the apex. Yeah, like I said, we shouldn't be getting blue flagged for cars that are on the same lap, regardless of if they're in a faster class or not. That's not how that works. Whoops. Yep. Stupid picadors. And I can't blame them. The Baller is significantly easier to drive. And clearly it's not really any slower. In a straight line at least. Alright, well. Not that, Maddie, please. Please tell me I did not actually run into you there. Because I didn't. I know their ping is very high, but goddamn. Because of leather cap, I'm getting blue flagged, while everybody around me is getting blue flagged from me and all the other ballers. And leather cap. Ah. That's a takeout. Cool. I love losing positions due to other people's mistakes. My favorite. And now I'm back behind all of these trucks again. Yeah, thank you. Problem is, with the lag, I didn't want to slip into that gap because it's itchy enough as it is. Really do that better. The reason why I'm slowing down so much around the trucks is because the slower I go, in theory, the less bad the lag should be. And so my car won't be offset nearly as much as it would be at a higher speed. Meaning that an overtake would hopefully be cleaner, less likely to cause issues. Oh, good. Great. Great. Love it. There's a different classic car coming up, I think. That or the dots on the map are lying to me. There's a different colored dot more or less around, but they're not in the race, maybe? They seem to be instanced at the very least. Okay, good, the rain stopped. Track never got wet. I am terrible at that turn. I think Ruffy just realized that Class 2 is not that much slower, if at all, than Class 1, and Class 2 is significantly easier to drive. Yeah, baller compared to the Picador. But yeah, no surprise that Class 2 is potentially overtaking Class 1 just by default. We have a Class 2 overall winner. Still just under 7 minutes to go. Plus whatever's left of the current lap that the leader is on. And the rain's back. No, definitely more severe. Flash of lightning. No thunder, though, to accompany it. And I think it's wet. Okay. Yep. Definitely. Boy. Just push through, you know? There's an accident ahead, but just push through. I knew they were not way off to the side like this. We're showing... just about recover that. Starting to clear up a little. Track's gonna be wet for a little bit yet, though. If I could just find an easy way around Benny, that'd be great. I didn't actually come anywhere near you. Okay, that works. Sorry, I had nowhere else to go at that point. I didn't really want to overtake off the road like that, but trying to get out of the turn with speed. Copyright! Yeah, respawning would have cost me a fair amount of time, I'm pretty sure. They did wait. Of course, if I had remembered that the checkpoint was a lot further back, originally didn't have to cut across the track to get it, and then go across the grass, it would have been better, but, you know. Well, just remember, I got up to 5th, and then through no fault of my own, I lost it. So I was as high as 5th. Okay. Yeah, I lost a couple positions through my own fault, my own doing. That one I have no one to be mad at but myself. Terrible. Unfortunate for Realm. I don't know if that was self-inflicted or not, but either way, it's unfortunate. The rain's definitely made this trickier, and I feel bad for the picadors. I could have capitalized on that a lot, but I almost did the same thing. Oh well. Is what it is. Yeah, next person ahead on track. I'd rather just play it cautiously with them. Had bad experiences with their ping before. Good enough. That was almost bad. The final lap. Annoyingly, because of all the time that I've lost, I've not been able to overtake Ruffy. Although, are we going to get another lap? Should have been able to. The cluster of ballers that I probably would have been with, if not for the one really big time loss. I'm sorry, Major Copyright, but I'm going to keep calling that out. Even if it wasn't intentional in the slightest. I understand, just annoying. Without that, and does it matter that I didn't overtake Ruffy? No, not really. But he was in a slower class, so should have. Yeah, then he was up into 4th by the end. So I could have probably had a couple more positions if not for that incident. A shame. Yeah, the good drivers can definitely handle the picador, but you can see how spread out Class 1 cars were. Not an easy car to drive. Ooh, thunderstorm. Goody.